Hello guys, here is the update when it comes to my languages, what language I'm gonna learn, and this video is gonna show you my plans. I'm gonna discuss a lot of issues, problems, adversities that I had and what I actually gonna do. At the beginning, it's worth starting with my Russian because I felt like it was a kind of failure. And honestly, when I was recording this video, I felt like I didn't show you my potential that I could show you. It wasn't the best day. Basically, I didn't have a time for recording this, so it doesn't look like as it should have been. Unfortunately, this happens, but I needed to record it, so let's go to other things that I wanna share with you. When my English, I'm excited to share with you. I start learn English again because I've noticed that my English is not good as it could be. I can make a lot of simple mistakes that basically these mistakes are unbearable for me. I often mispronounce a lot of things. I'm not glad due to this reason. I realize I need to improve my English, especially when I wanna record in English. It requires a lot of time, so I'm gonna focus on writing, speaking. This is the most fundamental thing that is gonna be done. The next thing that I wanna bring up is my approach for my English. Because to be honest, I've never done it properly, but I felt like I could do it better. Maybe I looked for any excuses. Recently, I've realized that I've had enough of it. I felt this frustration because I was so dissatisfied with my English. So in coming videos, you can expect more content where I can, upload more shorts, something like that. Basically, this channel is gonna show you my progress, how I actually learn a language. And there is important thing to notice. There's no perfect method of language learning. Yes, there are better things and worse. But the most important thing is doing something. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is to keep going. Then progress is inevitable thing. What is worth noticing is the fact that I will dedicate 200 hours to this goal. I'm curious what it's gonna look like. Basically, I'm not gonna measure myself with this. Maybe I can guess, maybe I can estimate my level of English. You can guess what level of English I have. But honestly, it is about my subjective feelings. So I won't say you anything about it. I won't test myself. Maybe we can acknowledge this as the way for C1 level, but it's not about this. It is about showing what it's gonna look like. It's all about this. But I feel like the most satisfaction that we benefit from language learning is not about knowing the language itself, but the process is the most important thing, I feel like. And honestly, I enjoyed learning Russian. I felt a completely new feeling. It's important to note that it is not the end, it's a beginning. I'm curious what is gonna look like. I can create more content to you because you deserve it, and I can share different methods because I try to use a bit different approaches than most people. I just prefer to show the whole truth. Sometimes maybe I can show too much, but I don't care what people might think. It is all about this because honestly, my journey should be public, and honestly, it is a good motivation to show people how you can do it because I feel like language learning is so easy in contemporary world. You have access to AI, you can easy translate, but sometimes it's hard to choose right materials because it's hard to remember. If you want to learn a language, you need to do on your own. It is the most crucial statement that I've heard, and I do agree with that. Some people could agree with the statement, but it's hard to undermine, honestly. I don't see any reason why I could fall out with people about this. It depends on you what you gonna do with your English or any kind of language that you study. But you can hire a tutor. Yes, it is not about this. You can have classes once a week. Probably it's gonna help you, but you are responsible for your language learning process. I know that I was talking too much, but it's all about my reflections about this topic, and I feel like I will public more this kind of content soon. So, thank you for this, and until the next, bye.